If you ever felt like you're drowning in bills, too broke to budget, or just tired of starting over, this might be the video for you. My name is Salisa, and I've been budgeting and doing cash budgeting content for about 4 years. I thought maybe I should make a video that talks about the real talk of budgeting, the mindset shifts, the practical tips, and the tiny steps that lead to big peace. Not everyone grew up learning how to manage money. Some of us learned through overdraft fees, late fees, and not having a dime left 2 days after payday. I've been there. But guess what? You're here now. And that means you're ready to change your money story. Listen, you don't need a raise to start. You don't need a fancy planner. You don't really even need to have it all together. You just need a pen, a piece of paper, and the courage to get started. This isn't a video about being perfect with money. This is about getting peaceful with it. So grab a notebook. I'm going to head and grab a cup of coffee, and then we'll come back together and we'll build a budget that works for you, yours. Let me tell you guys, there is nothing as good as the first sip of coffee. Starbucks hits every single time. Okay, so back to the budgeting. The first thing I want to say is start where you are. Not where you wish you were. Not where TikTok says you should be, but right here. I get caught up in those TikTok numbers too. Maybe you've only got $50 to your name right now. Or maybe you're one of those people like me who avoids their bank account when they don't want to look at the real numbers. Either way, you're not too late. You're not behind. You're ready. To me, budgeting isn't about being rich. It's about being real. And real life won't wait until everything's perfect to make a plan, you know? So remember how I said you don't need a raise to get started or a fancy budget planner? All you need is to budget what you have, even if it's just your next $50. A plan will beat panicking every single time. And the first step to that is going to be writing it down. So, did you grab that notebook that I told you about? If you don't have a notebook, then you can write it on the back of an envelope. But what you need to do in that notebook or on that envelope is write down every single dollar that you receive in for a month and every single dollar that you spend out for a month. And that's the first step. Because here's the truth about money. It's not that you're bad with money. You're just not looking at it yet. Writing it down gives you your power back. You get to see it clearly. And when you can see it, then you can manage it. Next thing I have to clear up is budgeting is not a punishment. I know for me, I felt like for the longest time, budgeting was actually a punishment. Like I wasn't going to be able to buy what I wanted. I wasn't going to be able to have fun. That is so far from the truth. I felt like I was going to be broke forever. That is so far from the truth. A budget is more about taking control of your money back. Like one envelope, $1, one choice at a time. You might say yes to this, no to that. You might say, I'll get this later. But that type of clarity, it's freeing. Even when you're only saving small amounts. I know everybody is like, I have to save large amounts and have these big bill count ups and all this. Even when you save small amounts, whether it's $5 or $10 going into an envelope or your savings account, that's something. That might be additional money for groceries next week when you need it. That might be the gas to get to work. That's the start of the piece I'm talking about. So if you're sitting there thinking like these small amounts don't matter, you couldn't be farther from the truth. Small amounts always add up. Start where you are, write it down, and give yourself grace. Don't worry about being perfect. Just stay in the game because that's where you're going to find the peace that you're searching for. All right, I have my cash envelopes here and I have a little bit of money left in groceries. I have some cash in the front. So if you don't know, in my cash envelopes, anytime I break a large bill, whether it's anything larger than a 5 or a 1, and I get 5s and 1s back, I put them to the back of my wallet and I save them. That's an easy little savings challenge anybody can do. And if that seems like too much in the beginning, just start with the 1s. And if that seems like too much, start with the coins. Even coins add up over time. All right, so looking at my own cash envelopes, I literally have $20 left for groceries. That gas money, I need to take those ones out of there. Okay, so I got to get headed to the next stop because I got to head to the grocery store and get Jace, my 13-year-old, some noodles. Now, he hasn't asked me for noodles in about 2 years. I don't know what he's on, But I'm going to head over to Walmart and get him those noodles. I was supposed to pick them up yesterday and a couple of other things. And then I'll be back. So I'm going to call you guys right back. Let me go run and get these noodles. Pick up the phone because I'm going to call you back. Let's talk about real life and real budgets. Because listen, budgeting doesn't magically fix everything overnight. It doesn't mean you won't be broke sometimes, but it does mean this. Even when you're broke, you can still be responsible. Even when you're behind, you can still show up. Budgeting while broke is hard, but it's also brave. You're making choices, you're creating structure. You're telling your money, hey, I may not have a lot of you, but what I do have, I'm going to treat with respect. And guess what? You're allowed to mess up. Maybe you overspent. Maybe the budget didn't go as you planned. Cool. Start over right now. Not next month, not next pay period. Right now. The beauty of budgeting is that you can always reset. This isn't a one and done thing. This is practice, a tool that gets better every time you try again. And if you've never tried cash budgeting before, just try it one time. Pull your money out in cash, maybe just for groceries or gas, something simple. You'll see the difference. You'll see the money leave your hands, and that makes spending feel real. That's not restriction, that's awareness. That's power. Because every time you sit down and make a plan, even a messy one, you're building confidence. And you may not feel like you've got it all together yet, but budgeting isn't about already having it all together. It's about choosing to try anyway. Choosing to show up for your money, even when it feels like there's not enough of it. And I promise you, that's progress, that's growth, that's real life budgeting. They locked up the lashes, and I asked somebody if I can get them, and she said, oh, I don't have the key, and she walked off. Hopefully she went to get somebody else. Let's see how it all works out. Got them. They were on rollback too. $8.66 for a 4-pack. That's really cheap. I just need to get some water and then I'll be done. And hopefully I didn't go over because I think my gift card is about $45 and I have $20 in groceries. So let's see how it all turns out. We're just gonna get a small count of plates until we can get to Costco.
Hey mama, could you get up soon? I get so cold in the other room. Here I am, honey, half awake. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay. Morning star, clear and true. Your honesty could pierce my heart right through. Plans are paper, I'm afraid. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay. Hey Pepper, give us a shake in the newborn grass. You're sure to find a snake. Don't let the serpent change your pace. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay. There's a dream weaver that won't let me alone, and it turns my heart into a heavy stone. Look at the maker in the face. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay.
So the question is, why did I just pull up at Planet Fitness, you might ask yourself? And why did I circle the lot 3 times trying to find a parking spot in the front of a gym? Walk the extra steps, ma'am. Stop being lazy. Anyway, I pulled up to Planet Fitness because just like you may be going through, I procrastinate a lot of times on canceling memberships that I no longer need. And in reviewing my own budget, I now remember that I was supposed to cancel Planet Fitness because I have another program that I'm also paying for on top of Planet Fitness called Active and Fit. That plan allows me to come to Planet Fitness as a part of that membership fee that I'm paying. So why am I double paying for Planet Fitness, you might ask? Because I've been procrastinating coming over here to cancel the membership. And so that's exactly what we're going to get into next. See? No one's perfect. We're all just doing the best we can every day. Before I go in to cancel my membership, I wanted to talk to you guys about not needing everything to be perfect. There's no fancy stuff that's needed in order to get your budget together. You don't need cute things to be consistent, says the person who sells all the cutest savings challenges on Etsy, but you don't need them. You don't need a fancy setup. You really just need a decision. A Dollar Tree notebook will take you so much farther than a $200 budgeting binder if you never open and use it. I made a video all about how to get started on your cash budgeting journey with items used from the Dollar Tree. I don't think I spent more than $15 on that video, and I came up with some really cute ideas. I'll link the video above. It also breaks down how to set up a budget physically, right, in that notebook, as well as an example of cash stuffing. So if you're interested in something like that, check out that video next. Don't get me wrong, I love my beautiful budgeting tools. And like I said, I sell budgeting tools and trackers, games myself. But I will never tell you that that's what it takes in order to make your budget work. What makes it work is your consistency, your commitment, your willingness to look at the numbers, even when it's uncomfortable, to just try. Don't let social media fool you. Your budget doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to look like theirs. It just has to look like yours. Build it around your life, not someone else's lifestyle. If your life is unpredictable right now, which mine is because I stopped working in nursing for the summer of me, so right now my income's pretty unpredictable, then I make my budget pretty flexible. And you should too. If your income is low right now, stick to a bare bones budget. If you got kids, debt, chaos, welcome to the club. You are not alone. Trust me, there's someone here that is going through a similar situation as you. You're just building. We all are. So let me say this for the people in the back. You're doing better than you think. If you're thinking about money, if you're writing it down, if you're trying to make it work, then you're doing better than you had before. Give yourself some credit. Sometimes things are, just like me, here to cancel an unneeded membership, paying that late bill, saying no to impulse spending, choosing to budget again even after you gave up last time. You're not failing, you're learning. And that learning, that trying, that is the win. So I got to get out of here because I got to go inside and pay for the membership that I've been paying for about a year and never using because I've double paying in 2 different areas. But it's progress. I'm going to call you guys back. As soon as I get done canceling this, we're going to have another little chit chat. But first, let me go inside Planet Fitness and cancel my membership directly with them. I kind of hate that you can't cancel it online either. You can only do it in person. And maybe that's why I procrastinated so long, because I didn't want to come here. But it's time that we make better decisions for ourselves. And one is stop throwing away $30 a month. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm going to call you right back. Okay. All right, so I got that done in Planet Fitness, and boy, does that feel good. And sometimes just taking the smallest steps really does make the biggest difference. Let's talk about something that doesn't really get talked about a lot, and that is that budgeting is self-care. It's not just about the bills. It's not just about the numbers. It's about you. It's about creating the life where you can breathe, where you stop living in constant survival mode. Budgeting is you saying, I matter enough to have a plan. I deserve peace with my money. I want better, and I'm building it. You don't have to do it alone, though. Talk about it with your partner, with your friends, with your kids. Because budgeting isn't a secret skill. It's like a life lesson that we all can improve on. So yeah, when I went and canceled that membership, I do feel good about it because that's $30 more in my account that I'll have. One thing I want to leave you with before I go, don't forget your money joys on your budgeting journey. Even when things are tight, even when you're behind, make space for things that bring you joy. That might be the $5 coffee that I had. It might be a $10 candle or a small treat of some sort. It matters because budgeting without joy is not about discipline. It's about punishment. And we're not here for that. A budget gives you choices, choices gives you control, and control gives you peace. And sis, you deserve peace. Not just one day, not just when things get better, but right now. So keep working on it, keep walking it, and always remember that you're worth the work. If this video reminded you that you're not alone, you're not behind, and you're not broken, I hope you'll stick around. Budgeting isn't about perfection, it's about showing up for your future, for your freedom, for your peace. And where you might not do your budget exactly how I do mine, it might just give you the little bit of inspiration for you to stay consistent with yours and find the same peace that I'm searching for as well. Let's keep walking this journey together. All right, you guys, I got to get going because I'm going inside Taco Bell to get me a taco. I am starving. And then I'm going to finish editing this video so I can get it up for you guys tonight. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you gathered from this video. Is there one takeaway point that you want to say really touched you or motivated you to do better on your own budgeting journey? If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're a real one, put the one single emoji that's on the screen down in the comment section to let me know that you made it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because we're doing new things over here, as well as like this video and share it with someone else. I will definitely be talking to you guys very soon. I love you all. Take care.